What personal meaning you find in being a psychotherapist?
Oh, that's a very difficult question, an interesting question. I don't have a kind of already formulate answer, but I think one of the issue that I find particularly interesting is I love relating with people. I love being with people. And I love the fact that life tends to offer many types of relationship. I think one of the richness about life is that we have friends, we have parents, we have siblings, we have very, very close friends, we have, partner, lover, and I find that in all the relationships, there's of course something very similar, but I love the fact that there are so many differences, and the relationship that I have with clients share issues with my significant relationship. There's an intimacy, of course, there's a disclosure, there's a contact. I just find it remarkable of being able, it's very unique, there is something very unique, so it's really one of the reasons why I never wanted to stop seeing clients, even when I was doing a lot of research and teaching, is because I did not want to lose this type of relationship where my goal was really focus on the other. One of the rare relationships where the emphasis is really on the other. That's what I do. I don't have that with great friends. I don't have that with my sisters. I don't have that with my parents. I don't have that with my wife. I had that with... And in a way, interestingly, I think I enjoy the fact that there are boundaries, right? I've allowed people to tell me things that I have never heard from anybody, including my closest friends, my parents, my wife, So I think it's really kind of this really unique relationship. And so I think for me is reflecting the need for attachment and the need for communication, but in a way that is so unique and so different. I would not have that. If I were stopped to do therapy, I would never have that. Again, even with my best friends.
But what about suffering? There's so much suffering in meeting people who suffer. So how you deal with this?
Well, that's part, I think, of the boundaries. I mean, it's an interesting dialectic. One aspect of it is the relationship allows me to hear things that people have never told me. At the same time, because there is a boundaries, I care and I understand and I worry about and I think what is the best way to deal with that. And when there's a lot of suffering, I frequently don't know. I frequently have to trust that I was there before, that it's going to help me. But at one level, I stop. This is not the same thing with my sisters. This is not the same thing with my parents. This is not the same thing with my wife. This is not the same thing with my best friends, where it's much more difficult to say, I will stop thinking about this. So it's the dynamic, the interesting dialectic of the boundaries it really allows a self-disclosure, and at the same time, therefore, allow me to be really close. Because I'm safe for the person, but at the same time, I can be distant. I don't have to be, and of course, sometimes I will be impregnated by it. You know, I will. How do you say that in English? Imprimé. You know, it's
Overwhelmed.
It's kind of like it's painting me, right? I'm kind of absorbing the suffering. But the good thing about just being a therapist is at some point I can, and take back, and it's possible. It's possible because the bottom line, it is professional.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.